Hello everyone, it's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie here today with another plan with me, and I'll be planning in the hourly Erin Condren today. And before we get started, I always like to ask that if you haven't subscribed already, to make sure you hit the subscribe button below for more videos like this, and also click that little bell below, and that will make sure that you have notifications for when more videos like this come out. And also, you can go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right now, just so you won't forget. I always like to remind you. So let's go ahead and get started, and you can see we have some things out. We're going to be doing a bit of stamping like we did last week, and I have my Erin Condren out here. So we are going to be doing the week of March 13th through March 19th. And I'll give you just a little peek at what it looked like last week. And this is kind of what it looked like. And it was kind of a light week, and some things I ended up not putting in here, but hopefully we'll be using it much more here today. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cover this part up, but I'm going to go ahead and speed through this process, and then I'll get back with you at the end. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is I am gluing down or using some adhesive to put down the graph paper over Saturday and Sunday. And because I use this particular planner for my business, I don't really need Saturday and Sunday because I really try not to work on Saturday and Sundays. So now I'm setting up my stamping block because I want to stamp some lines on to the page, and I use some post-it notes to kind of make the lines straighter on the edges. And I wanted to have two blocks here because this is where I'm going to be putting some of my meeting notes for a few of the projects that I'm working on. And I did this last week and I really like this, and I'll probably be putting even more stamps in soon. But for now, you know, we have to take baby steps. And then I put down some headers, and now I have some checklist-isk like boxes at the bottom. And I could easily kind of draw a square around those. And then at the top, I usually put my to-do list there and things that I need to follow up on for next week. And so I just put the to-do there, and I also kind of embellished it a bit. And then I went over to the other header and I put down a quote box, which came from one of my Manby sticker books. Now I'm marking down my work hours for the week, and on Monday my hours will be split for working, and some of the days look pretty short for working, but what I usually do is I'll probably work into the evening. But just my set in stone work hours, I like to put the washi down for those. So you'll see that throughout. And I'm also kind of staggering the colors. So I'm using orange and yellow. So that came out to be a good color for this week. And so I didn't have to think too much into the colors because I already had some yellow boxes left over. So I just had to make some orange ones as well. So now at the top, I'm making these dotted half box, well, not making them, but I'm putting the dotted half boxes at the top, and then I'm putting down some half boxes at the bottom also. And so at the top, I'll be using it for checklists, and at the bottom, I use it to put some statistical information since the planner is usually right in front of me. And then on the sidebar, I put down on Monday that I need to go to the post office. I don't know what time I'm going, so I decided to use the sidebar for those tasks that I don't know exactly what time I'm going to be going on. And then I'll need to go to the library as well. And I put down my standing appointments, my meetings that I have, and then also the scallop boxes. I put kind of like my away times because Tuesday I have a few meetings over at the VA that I have to go to as well. And then I just went ahead and filled out the labels for my check boxes for my meetings, and then I just covered up those tabs on the side. And that was pretty much about it for this layout. Pretty simple, straightforward, and to the point. it for the week, and it looks pretty good if I do say so myself. I'm loving the oranges and the yellows, and something that I did differently is I'm now using this side of the sidebar to actually put some things where I have to do the Amazon order on Monday, but I don't know what time I'm going to do it. So I just kind of put it over here, and I use some other stickers. So as you can see, this planner is getting more decorated and more decorated, which I didn't plan to do, but I like it. It's still very simple and pretty sparse, and it looks good. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up if you haven't done so already, because I did remind you in the beginning. And if you haven't subscribed already, then I would just like to say, please subscribe below and make sure that you hit the bell so that you'll be notified of more videos just like this one. And please leave a comment. I'd love to know what you think about the orange and the yellow. It still has a nice fresh spring feel, I think. So with that, I'm going to say love, peace, and hair grease from your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.